Hello. This is the video that I'm using for somebody wanted to see a video. But before we do, let's all enjoy this together. Oh yeah. Morning. But anyways, doing an Atkins diet. I bought this last night. It's a whole carton of eggs. I think this was $35 for this. These are just medium eggs. And I got the broccoli. This is a big bag of broccoli. And this is bacon. And these are the chicken. They're usually about 14 pieces each, and they're only about $9, $10. So I bought 4 bags of these, and this is just another one that I had. And chicken breasts. And believe it or not, I drink this in my coffee when I'm on this diet. And just to show you something also, I want to explain something about these. This is the trail mix nuts. I'll eat some of these, but not a lot of these. I'll tell you why. And this is my steamer. I cook all of my chicken and broccoli. I cook chicken for 45 minutes. And around the last 10 minutes, I'll throw in the broccoli or the carrots or whatever. But this time, I'm only gonna stick to broccoli. There's a lot of fiber in this, because you'll need fiber. If you're not, if you're doing this diet, you have to have fiber, and you have to drink a lot of water, or else you won't get constipated. But it just makes it easier to go to the can. So I have to explain that to you. So I put all of my chicken in there. And the reason why I'm eating bacon is because this is cheap. This is only $8. And I'll explain to you why I do this diet to lose weight. This is a high-fat, high-calorie diet that has no sugar in it. Your greatest enemy is not fat. Your greatest enemy is simple. It's simple. It's sugar. Sugar produces energy, and if you're not working out, and if you're not very active, that sugar is going to be stored away in fat cells. But calories don't do that, and neither does fat. And so I'll explain to you. I'll just use this. This is what you'd find on every nutrition label, and on the nutrition facts here. You'll notice this is all I'm interested in, is the carbs. And you'll notice that it's only 1 gram of carbs, 0 fiber, 0 sugar, and 1 gram of carbs per 100 grams of bacon. And on this diet, you can be allowed up to 20 grams of net carbs a day. So you got one carb there for 100 grams. There's 2,000 grams in this 2 kilogram box. So it's you're not going to eat this whole thing in one day. So you're safe to to eat that. And the reason why I wanted to explain this to you, a lot of you might think that this is healthy. It's good if you're really active, but it's not that healthy. I'll show you why. In here, you'll notice on the net grams, it's 16 grams of carbs. Right there, 16 grams. And then if you take away the fiber, because this doesn't count, you'll get your net grams. So 16 minus 3 is equal to 13, and it says right here, sugars are 13 grams per 1/3 of a cup, for only 1/3, or else 50 grams. So 13 grams times 50 you know, and here's 1,000 grams per kilogram. So you know that, well, I don't know, that's too much, that's too hard to do that math, but it's a lot. Divide 50 by 1,000 and then multiply that by 13. I think it's around 1,300. 1,300 net grams or 130 net grams of carbs. So this isn't all that healthy for trying to lose weight. And but if you ate 1/3 of a cup of this today, you'd have 13 net carbs. So you'd only have 7 net carbs left throughout the day. And here's another reason why I eat broccoli, is because it's only 3 grams of total carbs per 1 cup. 65 grams, that's 1 cup. And the carbs are 3 grams for that 1 cup. And you take off the fiber, which is 2 grams, and you're left with a net carb count of 1. So for every cup that you eat, you're only going to get 1 gram of carbs. So that's a lot. That's a huge amount of food that you're allowed to eat. It's well under the 20 grams of carbs, and I'll probably eat 2 grams or 2 cups of broccoli per day, just for the fiber and nutrition content. And the milk, and here's why, and this is 35% whipping cream. I'll throw this in a blender, and I'll throw in sweetener with it, and I'll make my own whipping cream with it. And another thing that I forgot to tell you about is if you have a sweet tooth, this is Jell-O, and you'll notice there's no sugar added. And on the net carbs, it says, it's not really coming in clear here, but there is no carbs. So this is all sweetener, and you can eat sweetener. Don't listen to people who talk about sweeteners, because it's inaccurate information. They talk about aspartame and all of that nonsense. And if you were to poison yourself with aspartame, you'd literally have to drink about 1,000 gallons to get a chemical reaction from it. And people don't even know what that reaction would be. It's probably be just nausea. But the carbohydrates on the whipping cream, it says 0 per 1 tablespoon. And fiber, there's no sugar for 1 tablespoon. So you could safely drink this with your coffee. This is better for your coffee. You could have 2 tablespoons of this in your coffee, and you'll be all right. But I'm thinking that there's a hidden carb, and it's called carb creep. If you're ever wondering why you're not losing weight fast enough on this diet, look at carb creep, and the carbs that are not really listed, they're kind of getting into your diet through something like this. There could be half a carb of the bad carbs in this. So stick to a low amount when you're eating that. And another thing about eggs, each egg has half a carb. So there's half a carb of eggs. So you have to take into account those carbs. So if you're having 20 eggs a day, you're gonna be up to 10 grams of net carbs based on those 20 eggs. And here on these are good. These are already seasoned, and you could fry these up, or else you could put them in the steamer, but I'd fry these up. And on the carbs, you'll notice there's no carbs in that also. So, and these are already pre-seasoned. So today, I'm on EI right now, so I got time to do this before I go back to work. I'm going to lose all of my weight before I start work again. And today I'm going to have the bacon and the eggs, and I'm going to eat a lot of these, I'll probably have like 8 of these, and I don't know, maybe a cup of these later. And for lunch, I'm going to eat this for lunch, and I'm going to eat the chicken that I bought. I'm going to steam it. I'm going to fry that for supper. I'm going to have that with my coffee, and I'm going to have this for dessert. I'm going to do it all with this in a frying pan. So that's the diet, and I'm going to stay away from these for the first few weeks until I start walking more and working out more cardio wise. Okay, so that's the video, and I don't know if I'll post any more videos, but that's basically everything that I will use. I'll probably throw in some steaks later on. You'll notice it's kind of here's our backyard. We didn't get a barbecue yet, but it's you know, not really barbecuing weather. But before we go, let's all enjoy that again. Okay. See you later.